What's going on, guys? Next clip over. I've recorded this a couple times, wasn't happy with the outcome, so we are going to do it like this. We're going to do an update on the Krypton DG clutch, which you see here, right up here. We're going to show you a update on this girl, which is it was the OD Lemon Blast Pied to the Pastel Pastel Super GHI Chocolate Het Clown, which we thought ended up being something else. I'll show you that. And then we have the Monsoon clutch right over here that I'm going to show you next. And so we're just going to do one clip and show you everything. So that being said, definitely do not want to get snapped here. I've already got bit by these guys like 5 times. They're little shits. Okay, all right, so here we go. First baby up on the chopping block, I guess you could say. Looks like we have here, I want to say this is yellow belly. Still getting down the yellow belly stuff. I want to say this is yellow belly with the flaming. I'm pretty sure this is a pastel yellow belly Krypton 66% het DG. So yeah, we have one male and one female. As you see, there's another one over here. Looks like the exact same thing. We hit one male, one female. So they're both going to get shed tested, but I'm going to list the male up as 66% for now, just to see if I can move him, because I really don't have much hatchling space, and I don't feel like sitting around and waiting. So this male will be up for sale, or one of these, the male will be up for sale. As you can see, nice animal. Definitely not visual DG after they've shed. They just shed out yesterday. As you see, they're about to be going into their own tubs today, so I'm just doing this video before. So forgive the mess. As you see, the sheds and some poop and pee and everything. But yeah, so this is pastel. Pretty sure this is yellow belly as well. So pastel yellow belly Krypton, 66% het desert ghost. And this is either a male or female. And like I said, the male will be available. So let's put him over to the side. Wish I had another tub. Actually, I do. Let me grab this tub right here, guys. Keep him going crazy. Over here. So we're gonna throw them in a tub over here. That way they're not all trying to bite me at once. Okay, so next up, this is I'm pretty sure this is the male, but yeah, these are the powerhouses right here. Actually, let's go ahead and wait. I'm gonna show you the other two, I guess subpar snakes of the bunch. So right here we have a pastel. Pretty sure this is yellow belly as well, with the really pixelated sides. Yeah, flaming. It's definitely yellow belly. So right here we have a pastel yellow belly. This would be 66% het DG and 50% het. Oh no, actually no, I'm wrong. Okay, so this would be a pastel yellow belly, 100% het clown, 50% het cryptic, I think, because it's not a visual Krypton. Pretty sure I know this snake is 100% clown. So it came, the male was a butter clown, het DG, female was a pastel yellow belly, het DG, het cryptic. So this snake, should be 50% het cryptic, and I'm pretty sure 100% het clown. Or maybe it's just het clown. I don't know. I'm still learning the cryptic stuff. But I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a pastel yellow belly, 66% het DG, 100% het clown, I'm pretty sure. So another nice animal. I'm pretty sure this is a male. Let me check real quick. Yeah, this is a male. So this snake will be available as well. Come over here. Okay. Next up, make sure I don't get bit, because I don't like getting bit. Okay, next up right here, we have another pastel yellow belly Krypton, 66% het desert ghost. So another nice animal, exact same animal as before. As you see, I don't see the DG in this. It's too pixelated. I definitely don't think this is DG. This one's a little bit brighter than the other one, but pretty sure this is still just the head influence. So, yep. And this like I said, one of these are male, the other one's female, and the male will be available. without a shed, and the female will definitely get shed, because if she comes back 100% at DG, I'm definitely keeping the female. So very nice, very nice. Okay. Next up here, we have the bangers. So I'm pretty sure these snakes are both exactly the same. Pretty sure. As you see, this one over here is just a little bit brighter, but I think that's just the more variability in the snake. I mean, I guess this one could be just the pastel butter without the yellow belly. Not that good yet to be able to tell, but we're gonna label these things as the exact same for now until I can get some professional opinions. But I'm pretty sure these are just a 1.1 pair of pastel yellow belly butter DG Kryptons, and one's a male, one's a female. So as you see, some very, very nice snakes here. So pretty crazy. Like I said, as you see, this snake is a little bit more crazy looking, but I want to say these are the exact same. Like I said, this snake may not have yellow belly, and this snake may be the yellow belly version, so don't quote me on it. But I'm gonna just say I know they're both DG, and they're both super clean, and it's a male to female ratio, so the female's definitely staying. The male will be listed, just because I don't need butter in my DG stuff. But as you see, I'm pretty sure this is the male right here. As you see, just absolutely freaking gorgeous. So he will be listed up along with the other two males in the clutch. So if you guys are interested in a visual pastel yellow belly butter DG Krypton, reach out. I would love to make a crazy deal. Like I said, I don't have hatchling space right now. I mean, I have space, but I don't want to have any more space. So that being said, or I don't want to have any more babies. So that being said, if you're interested, these are big babies. I'm sure probably 4 males, he's good to go, or whichever one is the male in this, good to go, and I'd love to move them. So here you go. So that's that clutch. We're going to go ahead and put these babies back, and I'm going to cut the clip. I'll be right back, and we're going to be talking about this other thing. All right, guys, here we go. Next clip over. This is the solo animal, the really, really beautiful animal that I personally think is my favorite. We've hatched alongside the pastel yellow belly butter DG Krypton. So yeah, this is pretty wicked. Very wicked. As you see, crazy ringer on this snake. Definitely het pied, 100%. Crazy pattern. This female's definitely got somewhere to go. And it's pretty cool that this, so she double shed, as you see right here. And a lot of the hatchlings do that, I've noticed. But as you see, the crazy pixelation on this snake. So we thought this was going to be the pastel Super GHI chocolate het clown male that took this clutch. Because that's kind of what we were hoping for, maybe a couple steps close to an urban camo. But we ended up having another DG animal. What was that snake? What was that snake? Oh yeah, no, we ended up having the freaking the young male. I actually ended up taking this clutch. So I went back on the clutch cards and I was like, man, this does not look GHI to me. And I was like, what took this clutch? And sure enough, my Inchy DG het clown boy ended up getting a hold of this girl, or the mom, and she ended up going for him, despite the Super GHI male locking her twice. He was young, and that was like his second lock ever. And like I said, we didn't have the greatest clutch, and I'm like assuming that towards the male because it was his like first or second lock, so it probably was him. Because the female was 3.5 years old, 3 years old. Plenty big and everything, and ended up having a few slugs. I think it was like 4 or 5 slugs. But yeah, so he ended up taking this clutch. So what we believe here, we believe this to be a pastel OD Inchy, 100% het pied, 100% het DG, and 50% het clown, and it's a female. So that's freaking wicked. And I don't have any project animals in the DG pied because I sold everything. So this is pretty cool to be our first female back in the project. To be something of this power is just insane. This girl's definitely staying. Even if she doesn't come back het clown, she's staying because, just look how pretty she is. You can tell the pixelation from the OD, at the sides, pixelation in the pinstripe pattern. You know, definitely she's got pastel, I think. But, you know, pastel and DG works well. And yeah, pastel, OD, pinstripe, 100% het DG, 100% het pied, and 50% het clown, and she will get shed tested on her next shed. We're not going to worry about that shed because it's a little wet, a little damp, so I'm going to get a fresh shed. Plus, we're not going to be shed testing animals for another, I'm going to say, probably 3 to 4 months, because we've got a lot of snakes that we want to shed test at once to get a discount. So yeah, that is this snake. And instead of cutting the video, I'm going to go ahead and put her back in the hatchling rack, and she's going to be getting a clean tub here shortly. And yeah, here we go. So I ended up doing a clutch cutting on this clutch. I had Jonathan on the phone. You know, it was crazy. This is our most anticipated clutch, like literally our most anticipated clutch. We had a full video planned, and I still may upload that video, but I figured, you know, ended up hitting nothing that we wanted, as you'll see right here. No monsoons in this clutch. I mean, literally none. I mean, you have right here, looks like I'm gonna say this is just a pastel red stripe, or a super pastel red stripe. 66% het Monsoon. So, you know, not a bad looking animal. I mean, it's got some wacky looking pattern on it. Not crazy wacky, but you know, as you see, but red stripe already does add to that. So, I mean, you know, if this is a female, it'll probably stay in the racks until the Monsoon test comes out. If it's a male, it'll probably just be sold as a 66% het and moved on. You know, like I said, if any of you guys are interested in any of these animals besides the females that you're seeing in this video, feel free to reach out. Would love to make a deal, because like I said, I really don't want to put these things in the racks. You know, the only 2 animals I would be holding back out of this clutch would be this one in the hand or this one right here. And this right here looks to be a pastel or a super pastel Mojave red stripe is what that looks to be. 66% het Monsoon. I think this has got Mojave just because they're really dulled out tones. I guess it could be super pastel, and this could just be a pastel, but I'm pretty sure this is Mojave. I mean, you can see a visual difference in that snake. So yep, got screwed, guys. As you see, this is not the clutch. We wanted these to be freaking Monsoons right here, and of course got screwed. You know, this is a pretty wacky animal in itself too, you know, but then again, red stripe does throw some crazy shit, and this snake really, you know, doesn't scream het Monsoon to me, but if it's a female, it'll definitely be staying just until we have the Monsoon test. So those are those 2. We'll put them over here. They're not going to go anywhere. We're going to go ahead and pull this snake out. He looks to be just chilling. Yep. So this right here looks to be, I'm going to say, I don't know. I really don't know. This could be a red stripe spider, maybe. I mean, look at the dorsal. Really like dorsal. I mean, it's definitely, it looks like it's got pastel from the head. I don't know. I don't think this is Mojave, so I'm going to say this could just be, yeah, this looks red stripe. I'm going to just say this could be a pastel red stripe spider. 66% het Monsoon. There. And then we'll go ahead and grab the ones that are out right here. So this looks to be, I'm going to say, I mean, I guess this could have red stripe in it as well, but it looks to be a super pastel. So this could be a super pastel, either just regular spider, or this could be a super pastel red stripe spider. Like I said, I'm not really good with, I mean, I've never hatched red stripe before. This is the first time I'm hatching spider. You know, haven't hatched Mojave either, so bear with me, but I'm gonna say that's definitely probably a super pastel, maybe possible red stripe, because it's blowing it out and giving it that white look. So there's that. And right here we have, so we thought this snake could have been the Monsoon at first, to be honest, just because it's kind of wacky looking, but it's definitely not the Monsoon, as you guys can see. I think this is probably has pastel in it, if I had to guess, just because the male and female did have pastel. So I'm going to say pastel is in here until I'm told otherwise. But I'm going to say this is a pastel Mojave red stripe, or a super, no, I don't think it's a super. I think it's just a pastel Mojave red stripe spider. 66% het Monsoon. As you see, really pretty animal. I mean, you know, I love this combo. Very pretty. Definitely will not be getting held back though, just because not a fan of the spider gene. Definitely don't want it. Unless this is a female. this is a female. Probably hold her, you know, at least until the monsoon test comes back. If she does prove, you know, obviously by then she'll probably be over 1,000 grams, and you know she'll be het monsoon if she proves, and she'll be worth a lot more money that way. So we'll probably end up just keeping her, but I don't think we're gonna breed this snake. So, oh, you little turd, you're trying to bite me. Okay, all right, so we'll put that one there. A few more snakes. This one's still got some veins in it. It was a green egg, so it had some bacteria in it. It's alive. Everything's good. As you see, it's moving. We're not going to mess with it. It looks like a super pastel or pastel red stripe spider combo, probably. This snake looks to be... The snake still got some yolk to absorb, so I'm not going to pull it out. But as you see, spider combo. So yeah, we kind of got wrecked with the spider, which is to be expected. But yeah, we had two really nice, or really three really nice animals, including this one down here, right here. But two animals without spider. Looks to be, I think this is going to be the super pastel red stripe, 66% Monsoon. I'm pretty sure this is just going to be the pastel Mojave red stripe, 66% Monsoon. So yeah, that's the clutch. I'm going to leave them in here for probably another, I don't know, maybe half a day probably, and then I'll pull them out and put them in the tub together. But I want to give that other snake a little bit more time. So yeah, basically that's kind of how the you know the monsoon clutch went. I'll go ahead and pull this out and show you guys something else real quick. So yeah, that's as you see, very, very bad way to start the first monsoon clutch. We got screwed on the odds. So that's kind of why I didn't upload the video, you know, really bummed. You know, so that's the monsoon clutch. As you saw, that's the Krypton clutch, really cool clutch. Just wish our luck could have been shitty on that clutch and then amazing on this clutch, but it's not how it works. So take what we can get. And then obviously the baby down there, we're really excited to have her, you know, pastel OD, pinstripe, double head, DG pied, 50% at clown. Can't wait to shit test that. But as you see, something's different here. You know, like I said before in the previous clips, everything's in works right now. So there's a lot of stuff moved around, you know, a lot of things to be picked up just because we've been doing a lot of updates to the facilities. But as you see, added another 70 series rack and turned it on. I need to change the probe out because the probe's on the very top for some reason. I guess when I was putting these together, I wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to move the probe about halfway down to get a better reading. I will say in the future, I'm going to be, you know, I don't know if the clip made it or not, but if it did, you're going to hear this again. If not, I'm looking here probably in the next 4 to 5 months, probably early next year, I'm going to sell, so there's two racks here. There's two 5540s, 170 series, 270 series, 370 series. And then as you see over here, there's another rack. So it holds like a medium size Freedom Breeder kind of tub. And then it holds an adult, you know, like probably anywhere from 600 grams all the way up to about 1,000 grams because it's a little bit shallower of a tub. That kind of tub right there. And then it also holds, as you see down there, some hatchling tubs. And that's kind of what I'm going to, you know, move this rack to, because as you see, the only hatchling rack I have is going to be full after those babies there. And then we've got obviously the monsoon clutch and then the other baby. So they're going to be moved in there. Going to turn that on. But this is two separate racks and you can put whatever tubs you want in there. So I'm going to be selling these two and then these, I guess, 5 here. So reach out to me if you're interested. They're custom racks from a good buddy, Mike, over in Florida. You know, great racks. I'm just going to move to the Freedom Breeder because I want the metal racks to help with humidity, because here in Texas in the summers, you know, these racks hold humidity crazy well, and gets a little bit too much. So I'm having to not even wet my cocoa, which is not good because it doesn't expand. So that being said, you know, if you guys are interested in the racks, reach out. Not right now, but get on the list if you want them all, and I will definitely keep you in the loop on Instagram or messages here and let you know, so that way you can get first pick. I'm not willing to ship these, guys. I don't want to deal with that shit. But I'm located in Athens, Texas, so, you know, I can meet somewhere. You know, I can load these up on the trailer, meet you guys if you're interested, or you can come here, pick them up, whatever. But like I said, they will be for sale, you know, and I'm not going to sell them for full price. They're basically barely used. They've only been used for less than a year now, you know, so they'll be used a little bit over a year whenever somebody buys them. So they're great racks. They just need to be cleaned up. As you see, you know, this is just dirt. They need to be cleaned up. But yeah, these are for sale. But anyway, like I said, guys, you know, crazy shit going on here. We got tubs we got to clean. We got tubs outside we got to clean. I mean, you know, we just had all this stuff done to the snake room. The rat room over there is getting worked on. You know, it's just crazy, guys. We got sheds coming out that I'm trying to label and put in plastic bags. Craziness over here, guys, but you know, this is what we live for. Just really wish this Monsoon clutch would have been better. You know, Jonathan and I were both pretty bummed. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate your time and watching this video. You know, I want to keep these videos about 20 minutes long, so you know, hopefully some of you guys can appreciate that. But yeah, thank you guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. It means the world. You know, like I said, keep on the lookout for the Patreon stuff. We're going to be starting that here within the next probably 4 to 5 months. I want to do tons of giveaways, tons of snake giveaways, you know, with hatchlings, you know, proven breeders. You know, there's going to be all kinds of stuff. Like we're gonna break the way that the Patreons are being done now. I mean, we're talking, you know, tiers are going to be put towards your, you know, your monthly buy-ins for the Patreon is going to be put towards buying snakes, just like some of the others are. But then you're also going to have 3 to 4 snake giveaways a year. We're going to have fly-out giveaways to where you can fly out to the facility, or you know, fly out and go fishing, hunting, etc. There's going to be tons of stuff, guys. I got stuff written down. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.